Why I don't go to restaurants. Stay tuned. Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Sheila. In today's video, I want to answer the question why I don't go to restaurants. Over the course of the last 2 years, I've had several people ask me why I didn't go to restaurants, and then just recently I had a couple people ask me. So I thought, well, maybe I better do a video on it. The bottom line is, I don't like it. I really just do not enjoy it. It's not an enjoyable experience for me. It's something I dread doing rather than look forward to. I think for most people, going to a restaurant is a way to socialize, to relax, to enjoy a good meal, and just be out in a different atmosphere. I don't see it that way. So I'm going to give you, well, at least 7 reasons why I don't go to restaurants. Number 1, they are too cold. I cannot stand to be cold. And even if I take a sweater, like if it's in summertime and that air conditioning is running, even a heavy sweater, that'll cover my arms, but it's not going to cover my legs. And of course I'm in shorts because it's summertime. And I just freeze the whole time I'm in there, which makes me very uncomfortable. Number 2, I don't like the food. I can never find anything on the menu that I like to eat. I'm kind of a funny eater. I eat just certain things, and it's things that they don't have in the restaurants. For example, for dinner, I would love a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Most restaurants don't have that on the menu. I like a bowl of oatmeal. That's not going to be on a dinner menu. I do like tuna salad, but I like mine mixed with honey mustard, not mayonnaise. So I could go on, but there's never anything I am interested in eating that's on the menu. I don't eat meat, so I'm not interested in hamburgers or hot dogs or club sandwiches or steaks or seafood or any of that. I don't like any of that stuff. Number 3, I cannot sit still. I'm not a sitter. I never have been. And it just drives me crazy to just sit there. And when you're out to dinner with someone else, they are enjoying the experience. They're enjoying their meal and sitting there and relaxing. I'm not a relaxer, and I get real fidgety. I don't want to just be sitting there. It just is uncomfortable for me. Number 4, I can't drink their coffee, and that's all I drink is coffee. And I only drink decaf coffee. Well, first of all, you could request decaf and end up with regular coffee. You don't know that. And that would make me so high-strung. I'm high-strung enough. I don't need any caffeine. And the coffee never tastes good to me. I'm very particular about my coffee because I love coffee so much. And I want it made the way I want it. I want it strong. I want it with French vanilla creamer. That creamer has to be frothed. I mean, they don't have that in the restaurant. They're not going to froth my coffee for me. So I can't even enjoy a cup of coffee there. Number 5, the seats are always so uncomfortable. I don't care if it's a chair, a padded chair, a booth. They're just uncomfortable. I don't like that. Sometimes it feels like you're sitting on a rock. And since I'm a fast eater, I'm done so quick, and then I just have to sit there on that uncomfortable chair. No, Doesn't work for me. Number 6, I want to be the worker, not the patron. I like to move around. And when I see the restaurant waiters and waitresses, coming over to the table and bringing more water or coffee or whatever you're having and carrying things up and back and whatever, I want to be doing that. I'm sitting there thinking about that instead of having a good time sitting in the restaurant. I'm looking around, I see crumbs on the floor. I want to get up and get a broom and sweep them. These are things that are on my mind. I know that sounds kind of weird, but that's how I am. I enjoy cleaning and doing the work. I don't enjoy just sitting there and watching someone else do it. And number 7 is going to be how I can make an exception once in a while. When I say I don't go to restaurants, I mean I don't go to restaurants. Our kids come down several times a year to visit, and this is a vacation area, so Dave likes to take them out to dinner at least 3 or 4 times if they're here for a week. And they all go. I do not. They understand they're my kids and my grandkids. They know me. They know I don't go to restaurants. So they're not offended and they don't think that I'm rude. So that's not a problem. But if we had company that we normally don't get, and it's not family or something like that, I would make an exception. I did that last year when my friend Marion from the channel Life Unboxed and her husband Nate from the channel That Nate Guy on YouTube, they stopped to visit us and we got to meet them for the first time. Well, it was cold. I think it was February. I can't remember exactly when. But there's no way we could have eaten outside. So we did take them out to eat. I did go. I took my own coffee in a thermos because I'm not going to get the coffee from the restaurant. And usually I'll eat something before I go, so that I don't have to eat. I can sit there and drink my coffee and be sociable, but I don't have to worry about not having anything to eat. Now, when we were with them, I do believe I got a half of a tuna fish sandwich, even though it was made with mayonnaise, and I don't like that. I want it made with my honey mustard, but that was okay. So if I'm in a situation where I absolutely have to go, I would. But I will always take my own coffee. Actually, I would love to just do picnics because they're casual, you're outside, you can move around. They're just fun. I don't find restaurants fun. So those are the main reasons why I do not go to restaurants. It's just not an enjoyable experience for me. And I realize I'm the odd one because I know most people really do enjoy it, but I'm not one of them. Well, I hope this answers your questions. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments section below. Well, now I'm going to leave you with an inside beauty tip. My inside beauty tip is about being in the arms of God. John 11:26 says, "Everyone who lives and believes in me will never die." So I'm going to read you something from this devotional I'm reading. We don't like to say goodbye to those whom we love. Whether it be at a school or a cemetery, separation is tough. It is right for us to weep, but there is no need for us to despair. They had pain here, they have no pain there. They struggled here, they have no struggles there. You and I might wonder why God took them home, but they don't. They understand. They are at this very moment at peace in the presence of God. When it is cold on earth, we can take comfort in knowing that our loved ones are in the warm arms of God. And when Christ comes, we will hold them too. When I read that earlier today, it brought me so much comfort. I lost my dad when he was 55, so that was a long time ago. And of course, my ma is 96, and I don't think she'll be here for too many more years, but we never know. But just the thought of losing a loved one or someone who has been in your life for many years or maybe your whole life is really devastating. It's a very scary thought, a very sad thought. But when you really think about it, I know we're sorry for ourselves, but the other person is no longer in pain or suffering. They are in the arms of God. And just knowing that when Christ comes, we will be reunited with them. Oh my gosh, that just fills my heart with so much hope, so much joy. Just knowing that is a way to replace the tears of sorrow with the smiles of joy and happiness. So for anybody that has the same faith as I do and believes in this, I hope it brings you as much comfort as it does me. I thank you so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya!